Did you come in here? Oh, I must not have noticed. Well, what can I do for you today? I'm assuming you're wanting to get a tattoo. Did you have something in mind, or did you want to look at some of my work? Okay. Well, it would have been better if you would have scheduled an appointment beforehand. But lucky for you, I don't have a lot of appointments for today. So I can fit you in if you're ready right now. Okay. Sounds great. So, where were you wanting to get a tattoo? Oh, of course. How big were you thinking that you wanted that tattoo? Okay. Well, I have some of my stuff here with me. I can show you. I have the Phantom from Scooby-Doo. I also have this tattoo, so really you'd just be copying me. But, I don't know. It is pretty cool, so I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to copy. Then there's also some stars. It's pretty boring, if you ask me. Like, I don't know, just getting stars tattooed. Who does that? There's also another Scooby-Doo character. I forget what this one's name is. But it didn't really print out well, so that's up to you if you want to get this one done. But there's that little guy. Scooby-Doo is a classic, though, so. And then there's this Trick or Treat one. Have you even seen Trick or Treat? Have you even seen Scooby-Doo? But it's just a lollipop. I love Trick or Treat, so it makes sense if you aren't into that stuff, that you don't know about it. But I also have this spiral, kind of Twilight Zone. You ever even heard of Twilight Zone? You will one day. Don't worry about it. Not all of us can be well informed on the classics. But yeah, did you see any of those that you like, or are you gonna make me go get more? You want two? I don't know if I have it in my schedule to do two. Again, because you didn't make an appointment, but I could use the extra money for that new Switch. So, I guess we'll do two of them. So you were thinking of the Spiral and the Phantom. Okay, well, where would you want those? Okay, I can do that. You know, I recommend getting them close to each other, just because that way I don't have to touch more parts of you. Limited to a small area. Okay, well, your skin is a little dry. So, I'm going to use this sponge and exfoliate it for you, okay? Since you didn't do that before. So let me just go ahead. Really get in there. it's fine. The tattoo's gonna puncture your skin anyway, so it really doesn't matter if you're dramatic about this, are you sure you want to get a tattoo? Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Gonna have to burn that. Let me just, because listen, I only have one glove left. So, we're gonna have to make do with just this. But I do have some hand sanitizer, so it'll be sanitary. I've just done my last 4 clients with the same glove, but don't worry, I used hand sanitizer each time, so it's a fresh pair of gloves, I should have just kept all of them and just reused them. But let me just get a little bit of that out and see. And the hand that doesn't have a glove on it, don't worry about it. Hand sanitizer. I'm making sure it's nice and rubbed in, okay? See? Perfect. And don't worry about the rings underneath the glove. It's definitely not going to make tears in the glove. Trust me. So, I'm going to use some of these disinfectant wipes on you. To sterilize the area. So let me get one of these out. Okay, don't know what just fell off of it. I have the disinfectant wipe. So let me just go ahead and rub that in. And yeah, it does have lemon fragrance in it. It just means that it'll help you smell better. Okay? And anything will help. Okay, perfect. And see, I'll even use some extra on my hands. Better not be the one calling me dirty. Do you have your license? I think not. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut out your stencil. Okay, so we'll start out with the spiral. And I'll take my scissors. So just give me a second to cut these out for you and I'll be back. Okay, now that's done. I've got your phantom here. And I have your spiral. So I'm just going to press this into your skin. I'm going to just pat it. And it will magically transfer to your skin, okay? I I dropped it. Let me just... Wow, looks great. Am I going to show you a mirror? No. Okay, and I'll just go ahead and place this one down too. Why am I touching the stencil that's going to go on your body? Who's the tattoo artist here? Okay, so just rub that. Yeah, it's like those temporary tattoos you'd get as a kid, except this is gonna be on your body forever. Done by me. You're welcome. Okay, now. Lovely, that one looks really good. I mean, not that the other one doesn't look really good. I mean, I put it down. And yeah, I do have this tattoo, and I have spirals. Copycat. Okay, so I can go ahead and pour some ink into this little cup. And I have this popsicle stick used. I love to recycle, and I will put the ink cap down on it. So let me just pop your ink cap down, and I'll use some of the ink that I mixed up myself. It's my special ingredients. Again, I love to recycle. I cannot share my trade secrets with the common folk. So if you would, however, want to know the secrets, I'll be selling them for $250,000. So, you know, if you're ever curious. But let me just pour some of your ink out. You know, this is like liquid gold. Okay? So, your ink is in the container now. And I have my tattoo pencil that I built myself. Yeah, I made the body out of a Jinji Ito pencil, but you know that the innards of it runs like a dream. Trust. So let me go ahead and just dip the machine into the ink. Okay. I didn't shave you first, but you know, I find that hair is really natural, and I think it's just better if you keep it on there. Okay, so let me just get started. Okay, let me know if you need a break, but you better not need a break. Okay, let me just... I'm pulling your skin too hard. You're getting a needle into your skin and you're saying, I'm pulling your skin too hard. machine makes a lot of different noises, but it runs super smooth, okay? Trust the process. You're so judgy. You came to me. Okay, let me just wipe your tattoo. Let me just wipe it. Wipe. Good. See, the hand that doesn't have the glove on isn't even touching your skin, so okay, your spiral is done. Let me just good. You like that? I'm no joke. So let me get started on your phantom. Oh, there's a hair on it. Oh, you're so right. switched hands. I'm ambidextrous, you know, and you were giving me lip, so. Just a little. Unscented antibacterial soap twice a day. Don't go swimming or anything like that. If you exercise, make sure you wash it after. Make sure you keep it moisturized. You can get aftercare balm, which is recommended, or you can use Aquaphor, or some people use coconut oil. Aquaphor is kind of looked down upon now, so I don't know if you want to go that route anymore. Might have to retire in the Aquaphor. But I can go ahead and put some on for you. Let me get a little bit, okay? Let me just get a little it's the same thing. You would just want to cut off a piece of the Sanoderm, put it on, leave it on for 24 hours, and then put a fresh sheet on. And then leave that on for like 5-7 days. I don't know. It depends on the person. I've seen it vary. But yeah, you have a higher chance of being allergic to this. So, just trying to help you out. So make sure to fill out the tip information. Okay. Oh, thank you. And then just sign down there too, your name. Okay. Thank you. I'll go ahead and take that from you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so your stuff's all paid for. I appreciate the tip, even though it could have been more. But I guess I'll take what I can get. But yeah. Oh, you've been here before. I don't think you tipped me very well last time either. I don't remember you. How strange. But, well, I hope you come back to see us again, I guess. But yeah, I hope your tattoos heal well. And if there are any complications afterwards, I am not liable for that. Once you leave the shop, that is entirely your problem. So if you mess up your tattoo, it's not anything that I did. It's all about your aftercare. I'm very sterile. I did it properly. Just saying. But yeah, I've got other appointments to get to, so if you could but yeah, I guess I'll maybe see you again. But yeah, I guess have a good rest of your day.